Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to make basil pesto, and tonight is August 6th, 2010, and this is in honor of the failed gubernatorial campaign of Basil Marceaux, made famous by Stephen Colbert, and his own great criminally insane work of Basil Marceaux. But anyway, yesterday I had a failed campaign that we should elect, instead of Basil Marceaux, Basil Pesto, governor of our state. I've never had a vegetable dish, vegetarian dish, be governor before. Looks like it won't happen yet. Anyway, I'm making pesto. It's a great classic pasta dish. Everything here is either from the garden, the local Cookeville Farmers Market, or out of the garden here in the yard, Cookeville Farmers Market, or at my local Kroger. So I've got my water already cooking, and it's at a nice rolling boil. And I'm going to just put a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt in my water, and I'm going to cook up the rest of the spaghetti that I have in this here pasta container. And you can have your spaghetti long if you like to twirl it around your fork, or you can break it into pieces, however you like to do your pasta. Some people also add a little bit of oil to the pasta, but there's going to be so much oil in this dish, I'm not going to add it to the pasta, but the important thing then is that you remember to keep an eye on your pasta and stir that. And while that's getting ready, now I'm going to be working on the pesto sauce itself. I've already prepared a salad. I've got spinach and romaine and local cucumber there, right out of the garden. And then at the same time, in the oven, I'm warming up a ciabatta loaf, also from the local Kroger. And that will go so well with this meal. And then I've got some Italian turkey sausage warming on the stove as well, and that will get tossed in right at the end. And I'm using a lot of pure olive oil here with this meal. And so, of course, the key ingredient to basil pesto is the basil, and this is harvested straight out of my garden. And this is one dish where you need a food processor. This is a Hamilton Beach. It's not anything special. Just maybe a $40 or $50 food processor. And so in my food processor, I have the fresh basil leaves, and I have some fresh garlic. This is local garlic. It smells so good. Some people won't use that much. Some people will use more. It depends on how much garlic you want. And pesto is commonly made with pine nuts. You can make it with any kind of nut. Really, anything with nuts, oil, and garlic in it can be pesto. You don't even need basil. I've used arugula. I've used red peppers. And I've made all these dishes tossed with pots of some walnuts here. Going to go in here. Just a little bit of salt. Not much salt there. And then, of course, the elixir of the gods, some olive oil. Notice here I'm not measuring anything. If I had more pesto, I could make, or more basil, I could make a larger batch of it, but I just don't have that much. This is going to be loud. Well, the miracle of the food processor doesn't work. Be careful of sticking your hands in food processors. I'm just going to stir this around a little bit, get it mashed up a little bit more. This is just going to serve two. If you're serving more people, you really need more basil going. I've got a huge bit of it in my garden, and then basically what you're going to get is a garlic, oil, nut, and basil paste. And that was good. If you taste it, can you taste the nuts? Can you taste the salt? Can you taste the garlic? Can you taste the fresh basil? This is going to be tossed with my pasta as soon as it's done. A little bit of the Italian sausages. I'll throw a little Parmesan cheese on top. We'll have the salad and some bread to dip that with. Now, for me, tonight it's going to be a sparkling grape juice. This is about $2 at the Kroger. Now, I don't drink wine, but people who do drink red wine, it goes really good with like a red wine. Anyway, so this is Basil Pesto 2010, made in my very own kitchen. Yum, yum, yum.